What's going on, guys? It's Jazz. This is day 3 of my free trading course, and today's topic is going to be trends. So trends are very easy to learn. Okay, so they're pretty much the staircases in the market. There's staircases that go up, and then there's staircases that go down, right? So first of all, before we even learn how trends are created, we must learn what creates the trends, right? So first things first, as you can see on the screen here, there's a thing called a high and there's a thing called a low. So the highs are pretty much a 2 candlestick pattern. Same with the low. Now between 2 candlesticks, an up candle and a down candle. It's never consecutive candles. If there's 3 red candles and the middle one makes a higher point, that is not a high. Okay, so we need a green candle and a red candle, and that's what makes a high. So whatever the highest point of these 2 candles, that would be considered your high. Whatever the lowest point with the lows down here between the green and red candle, that is your low. As you can see the example on the right, that's not a high. If anything, if there's a red candle next to this would be the high. So let's go to the next slide here. As you can see here, they're literally just like staircases. So uptrends consist of higher highs and higher lows. As you can see, there's no lower lows happening anywhere here. So there's higher highs, higher lows. That's what makes an uptrend. As you can see, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and it keeps going until it breaks. Same with the downtrend, lower lows, lower highs, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. On the actual market example, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, blah, blah, blah. You can see it's pretty easy to spot. You'll see it because you'll see the markets going down, right? And then last but not least, there's also consolidation, which is just market just doesn't want to go higher high or lower low, you know what I mean? It just stays in the same. It makes higher highs and lower lows and just it fluctuates, right? It just stays in the middle. Let's take this to the actual market. As you can see here, we can pretty much find a bunch of trends within here. Like here's a mini uptrend, it goes up, then it starts consolidating, and then it goes down and then right back up all the way up here. Now this wouldn't be an uptrend because there's no patterns, there's no red and green candles, it's just consecutive green candles, as you can see. So this is just a move, that's not even a trend. Same with this here, this is just a move. But if we were theoretically, like, this would be like an uptrend, and then it starts breaking down, and then we keep going here. This right here is a mini downtrend right here until it starts consolidating again, and then it breaks structure to the upside. I'll pretty much go over break of structure in another video, but break of structure is pretty much how the trend breaks. And yeah, I'll show that in another video. But as you can see here, this is another move down, and then we start making lower lows and lower highs. But yeah, whenever we start to make higher highs than lower low, like it's weird to catch what kind of trend it is. Just call it consolidation because we really don't know. We're unsure of where it's wanting to go. So right here, we're actually in an uptrend at the end. And then right here, we don't know what's happening next. It could go to a downtrend because it did break structure. But that's pretty much it for today. It's very simple. And this happens on any time frame. Obviously, higher time frames hold higher power. So if we're in an uptrend on the 1 hour time frame, and then we're in a downtrend in like the 15-minute, that could be just a simple retracement, which I'll also go in another video. But today's video is just about trends. Hopefully I helped you guys out, and I'll see you in the next one.